What's up, family? Ghetto News, Quarter Mary Dash 20 Mary Ladies. Today is Moon Monday in my city, Chicago, Labor Day, September the 5th, 2022. According to the Sony clock right here, it is 8:19. It could very well be 8:18. Either way, I just like to say Happy Labor Day. This would be considered my labor of love video. Over here on my radio, it is 8:08. I like to say I came from behind to get mine, and I was always told if you're gonna do something, do it right, and don't start now you can't finish. Long story short, I was looking at the news, something I rarely ever do: watch TV, movies, or listen to music on the radio. I used to love that at one time, but as you grow older, you learn things and you realize life ain't what it all cracked up to be. But you don't give up on it. You understand? That would be considered suicide. But like I said, I was watching the news and I noticed that they have shipped about 50 immigrants to my city, Chicago. And of course, they're going to get all the benefits that us Native Americans are supposed to receive. I myself am the originator of rap music since the age 8, 1975. And yes, it did start in Chicago, regardless of what people may say about New York. But I'm a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and the rest came from people like you. So, I would like to say we all contributed to rap, hip hop, or whatever the American dream was and stuff. Now, I tried my best to live out the Martin Luther King, I have a dream, dream, right? Most dreams, come true and most don't, but you'll never know until, you try. I have a poem that I wrote. If you got my book, Rhymes, Poems, and Metaphors, plus one song. So turn to the page where it says growing up. You understand what I'm saying? And at the end, I say, to all the people who had something to do with me growing up, thanks. It was kind of like me being facetious, though. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, I really wanted to say thanks for nothing, but I gave people the benefit of the doubt when I was distributing my book, Rhymes, Poems, and Metaphors, plus one song away to the public for free, because I knew they wouldn't buy it because of all the discriminations that is imposed on us Native Americans, and especially ladies of color such as myself that look like a man. Imagine that. You understand what I'm saying? You would think the men would have stood up for me and stuff, because I tried so hard, or even harder, to get them to hold on to their private parts, even though I was violated as a little girl by 5 guys and was exploited when they came out with 5-guy restaurants and stuff, and just kind of like crapped on me to make me feel even worse than the guys who did me dirty. I don't want to pour salt on your wounds that are already open. We already know we've all contributed to the pain and the misery that not only Americans probably inflicted on ourselves, but on you as well, and immigrants, vice versa, doing the same to me and to themselves. I was told in Alcoholics Anonymous, AA, that people who need people are the luckiest people in the world. I wrote something in my one of my poems. I said, "We the people for the people are people too." I waited all my life for people to stand up for me and give me the props that I felt I deserved, or at least the respect. I get neither of them. I have nothing, to leave behind, but little stuff that people on drugs can use real quick or whatever to sell or whatever, get them one more drink, party, and turn up, I guess, and be glad that I'll be dead or whatever, if that's the case. Because most leaders, which I do not consider myself a leader, I just stood up for myself at the age of 6 in 1973 because I was a child abuse victim, and I got tired of being, beat down. And, God gave me the strength to speak out, and somebody, I would like to say rescue me, but I've been exploited ever since. And I have not received anything as far as a thank you for real, or an apology. I heard the people that did me dirty, you understand what I'm saying, didn't even serve a day in prison or nothing like that. You understand what I'm saying? And it continues on to this day with child trafficking and labor laws and, rape and murder, and people just trying to dismiss me as if I was a a thing of the past that wasn't still happening today. Either way it goes, there's people out here that don't want me to be who I was born and intended to be, and that's recognized as the one who made Martin Luther King dream reality. You understand what I'm saying? That I personally believe that, he copied me. And I was just too young to realize it at the time. And they just put him in the forefront and gave him all the accolades. Girls never get anything. It's like this guy on TikTok. He always walk up to the homeless men, asking them what they need or whatever the case may be. And as a result, he ended up giving $500 or $1,000 in a note and say, whatever the note says and stuff. But he never gives ladies anything and stuff. Now, I could have been bitter after they did me dirty as a little girl and, raped me or whatever and said, and been like, okay, I'm not going to help no more guys. I think I've helped more guys than girls, to tell you the truth. I used to go to parties and things of that nature, and, they used to have shows where people, do shows and, lip sing and things of that nature, show their talents or whatever. And a lot of guys were pretty much dominating that as well. You understand what I'm saying? But if you was good, I, gave you my hard-earned money. To this day, I have a bunch of guys in my building, 6210 South Kembark Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, 60637. And it's about 4 girls, and the guys are doing the most. They get in the cars. They, they haven't given me anything. Not a thank you, nothing. You understand what I'm saying? And I know this is my building. They have taken over, and they think, I'm stupid. Okay, cool. If that's your story, then, it is what it is. But I believe in, karma, and what goes around come around. Now, I had put my voice to the Staple Singers, song, a lot of songs or whatever and stuff. And I was like, basically one of these songs, I can't remember right now because I'm, freestyling. I could say you can stay in my place as long as you ain't drinking, drugging, smoking, and, got any guns. Well, they got me in here, told me under them premise, that this was a recovery building. They don't drink and smoke, but of course they lied just because they needed my signature to do whatever it was and stuff, so they can get whatever they got. Long story short, none of this is, my stuff. My stuff is what I dreamt of having, and that's a T-top, drop-top Cadillac truck, freedom, reparation, a vacation, first and foremost, something I never had. I never had a new car, never had a real day at the spa. You know what I'm saying? Never had a real vacation without it always being something sexual involved and stuff, because I do believe they were sex trafficking me as a little girl. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. We're talking about Labor Day. You understand? Labor Day is supposed to be, appreciated or appreciative about the people who came before us who, had that hard labor and wasn't getting hardly nothing, and made it affordable for me to have the little money that I get once a month, which is less than $800 a month. You understand what I'm saying? And most of it go to paying people who I don't even know in my building or whatever that's exploiting me for the last little crumbs that I have and stuff. You understand? I'm talking the truth. You understand? So I need people out there who know me for real, my real Mary McAmyers, to take this video seriously and realize there's always going to be people putting stumbling blocks in your way. I'm not the only one. I just thought the ones who grew up with me that knew me for real, know that I push your CD or I push your DVD, I push whatever, item you wanted, merchandise or whatever pushed. I made a lot of people millionaires, billionaires, zillionaires, you understand what I'm saying, trillionaires or whatever and stuff. A lot of money, boatloads, where everybody was satisfied. And then they take away from America, and then they say, Americans are the problem. We're not the problem. We was the solution. That's why people are coming over here to this day, the immigrants and stuff, because we left a shitload of money behind, and everybody want to live high on the hog for free and don't want to put no labor in. See, it's the work and the blood, sweat, and the tears that went into making America great. And when Donald Trump say, make America great again, I believe it could happen and stuff. And I hear that he's trying to get back in the presidential race, and Obama, they should, because Obama, you shitted on me, you know what I'm saying? I was sleeping on the floor on Mother's Day at the 1st District Police Station because I was staying sober like I am now, and drink, drug, smoke, or fornicate. I was born May 25th, 1967. My sobriety date is December 25th, 1997. And I'm proud to say that I don't drink, drug, smoke, or fornicate. It took me a long time for me to be who I am today, and that is a lady, regardless of how I look to you. If you are offended, men, it's only because you're not a real man. That's how I got to say that, and it's the truth, honest God's truth. And I don't care if you shoot me today on Labor Day. You understand what I'm saying? At least I won't die being a scary cat and a motherfucker who couldn't stand up, pull their pants up, and grab their balls and stuff. Real talk. I'm telling the honest God's truth, y'all. So the ones out there who did stand up, you understand what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be, you know, shoot, I shout out to you. You understand what I'm saying? But know one thing, they going back towards the 60s. And that's why you hear all this dogma outside my window that's trying to distract me and stuff. But, you know, us rappers, we keep going. Real talk. Shout out to King George and stuff. This train gonna keep on rolling. This thing called life gonna keep on going. By any means necessary and stuff. Real talk, anything happen to me, I want y'all to, first of all, tear up the whole world and make them start from scratch. And then maybe they'll, you know, appreciate the real ones that built it for them to be able to say, you know, I'm proud to be an American. You know how I do. I play this game of pool. I'm still looking for the 6-ball. For those of y'all who don't know, I lost the 6-ball or whatever. So this is the replacement. And, you know, whatever drops, it is what it is. And then I flip the Bible to get a little more clarity from my higher power. Because once they took God out of the schools and the Bibles out of the hotel, motels, and holiday inns, you know what I'm saying? People have lost their sense of direction. I try to give God back to the people. And for those who do not recognize God, God said, if you don't recognize me, you understand what I'm saying? In so many words, I won't recognize you when the time comes. See, they always crying for help. And when God step up to the plate and, you know, get them out of something, they have short-term memory and be like, oh, you know, like they did it and stuff. I can't even say that about myself. And as good as I am about a lot of stuff that I do, I wouldn't even dare. You understand what I'm saying? So I may have not gotten the money, property, and prestige or the respect from my haters, foes, or enemies, but I know one person who did, and that's my higher power, whom I never lost sight of. And when you don't have God in your life, you end up with a dog, and that ain't nothing but, you know, God spelled backwards and stuff. And a dog ain't never did nothing for me but fuck me, and that's why life's a bitch and then you die. You understand what I'm saying? Or did I fuck the dog and bury that motherfucker? If you're a real Mary McNamara, you know I ain't lying, but you know why I did it? Because I didn't want to fuck my nieces. Real fucking talk. I didn't want to continue with that generational curse of fuckery. Real talk. Now, the 6-ball flopped over to the floor, so I'm going to put it back up there. Let's see what dropped. That's the 14. Money, Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? It's still about Emmett Till. And, you know, that money. I just posted a video about this little girl, you know, from the mouths of babes. You understand what I'm saying? 1 + 4 is 5. Today is the 5th. Labor Day is real. And everybody know, you know, most people are green with envy. I call it greed with envy. I'll put it in the description of the video that I did. But there you go, right there. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, the little girl who was like, you know, she was cussing up a storm talking about she won her money. And she was very clear about it. Good etiquette. You understand what I'm saying? All right, here we go. 2 Kings again. Hold on. Let me get my glasses. Okay, 2 Kings chapter 18 and 19. What I wrote? I can't even read my own writing. Hold on. Oh, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. In other words, a dead person can't talk. I think that's what I said. What else? It says, give back what you stole. So 2 Kings chapter, we're going to do 17, 18, and 19. Yeah. A dead person can't ask or something like that. I don't know. But let's flip the page right there. See what this say. It got Emmett Till right there. All right, pay back. is a bitch, and then you die. He said, if I tell you, I gotta kill you. Peace.